Yo, my definition of a ride or die bitch. I think a ride or die bitch is a bitch that's gonna ride or die for you. It's a meaning of itself. Ride or die. I mean, she with you. She with you. You can have holes in your motherfucking socks. Your tub is dirty as fuck. Like you gonna have 2 cans of ravioli. This bitch still down. Like you gonna get shit in the ice box. Like no food, no liquids, nothing. You know what I mean? You can buy this bitch a 2 liter pop and this bitch still with you, cause that's your ride or die. This bitch ain't leaving. She ain't going nowhere. Like you can fuck 50,000 bitches, cheat on this bitch, and you can still call this bitch up like a year later, and it's like it's nothing. Like you still can talk. Now still can talk about things that's interesting, like a ride or die, real ride or die bitch, like somehow she is gonna be in your life, man. You know what I mean? It's that ride or that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's my definition of a ride or that bitch is that y'all can smoke, y'all can drink, y'all can smoke, drink. That's chill. Be chilling on the couch. You know what I'm saying? Watching movies, watching all the great horror flick, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? All them shits counts because that's your ride or that bitch. Like you can cheat on her, break up, no matter, even if you're not with her, like it's still that coolness there, like you know what I'm saying. It's like she know it's life, like you know what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, that's my definition of a ride or die bitch. A bitch that like there's just she a ride or die bitch, man. It is what it is. You can't understand it like a ride or die bitch. Like you don't really, you know what I mean. You don't really got like you don't really gotta really just you do shit, but it's that ride or die feeling too. You know what I'm saying? That bitch you just like that bitch she a ride or die bitch. You know what I'm saying? She ain't not like these fake bitches. Like these bitches be phony. They catty as fuck. Like you know what I mean? You take them out one date and these bitches be on some you know what I'm saying, uppity, like they nose to the motherfucking galaxy, like you know what I'm saying, like bitch, I just bought you a $10,000 purse. I just bought you some shit. You ain't appreciate like these bitches. Most of these bitches ain't. They never satisfied. Like you dropping guap. You dropping bread on these hoes. Like you taking them to the movies. You remembering their birthday. Like when their birthday come on, you buying them shit. You doing all the shit that they love for you to do. Like you know what I'm saying. You give them roses. But you got some phony bitches, like it's like the love is phony. It's that phony love, like it ain't real. It's fake as fuck, like you know what I'm saying. So it's not that ride or that feeling. So I don't get ready to give a fuck about none of these bitches. Like why should I really why should I put some strong emotion into a bitch that don't even love me? Like how can I say I'm in love with a bitch if I'm not in love with that bitch? Like it don't make no sense. Like if I'm not in love with you, why would I be open to you if I'm not really in love with you? I don't love you. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no love there. I'm not in love. It's a difference from being in love or just having love, or you can just show love. It's different from all three aspects of that. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm not in love with you, no, I'm not gonna give you a rose. No, I'm not gonna open the door for you. No, I'm not gonna buy more than one thing for you. You know what I'm saying? Why would any woman expect a man to do all these things in just one day if they're not in love with you? You gotta understand it takes time to get to know a person, like at the same time. But if it's not that ride or die feeling, if I don't feel like you like my ride or die, like that bitch, like I can be in my sock can be fucked up. Like I can only have like $1 in my motherfucking pocket. You a ride or die bitch. You a bitch that come to the crib and we can just chill on the motherfucking couch and just watch movies, throwing the fruit, microwave dinners, and that's that ride or die. Like bitch, you just can laugh. Like you can call me right now and we can just chit chat and just laugh and just talk about life. Like just have that cool talk. Let's be the coolest. Like you know what I'm saying? Whether we mad, we sad, we laugh, whatever. You know what I'm saying? In my whole life, I never cried over one bitch, man, because I never had that strong emotion. I never really been in love with no hoes. Like, you know what I'm saying? It always been like, I don't love these hoes. And it was my real feeling because I never was in love with a woman, because even though I have some respect for some women, it just with some. I just never been truly in love with no one to be able to say, okay, I have strong feelings for this person, and I can honestly say I'm in love with this female, or this female over here, like, you know what I mean? So if I never was in love with no women, how can I put that strong, how can I be open hearted to this woman, or this female, whatever you want to put it, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. My definition of a ride or die bitch is a bitch you can fuck 50,000 bitches in the club and that bitch is still with you. Next year after that, and the year after that, and 10 more years, 20, 30 years after yet. It's that bitch that's with you. You can call up, and it's like it's not on no phony shit. There's a lot of phony bitches out here, man. You buy them drinks, you do shit. These bitches phony as fuck, man. I don't fucking trust none of these hoes, man. I don't love none of these hoes because they not real women. Real women, like, she'll respect her man. Like, she'll come on, she'll cook dinner for him, saying like, man, fuck these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Let's get all this other shit. No, a ride or that bitch. That's what it is. That's the real definition of a ride or that bitch. A bitch just with you. Like, y'all can just let's go to McDonald's and eat some shit, and that bitch will love you. You know what I'm saying? A ride or that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Straight from the mud, underneath the sewer type bitch. You know what I'm saying? But love is love, man. You know what I'm saying? I think love is a great thing. You know what I'm saying? If you find that person that you want to be with, if you want to do the marriage thing, I'm not knocking that. You know what I'm saying? Do that if you feel you have to do that. You know what I'm saying? But there's certain things it's not for some people. You know what I'm saying? I don't think everybody have to be in a marriage to say they love each other. You know what I'm saying? But but I'm not judging it at the same time. You know what I'm saying? If you love to be in a marriage, that's a great thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a choice, you know what I mean, what they want to do. And I'm not afraid of commitment or none of that. It's just I never felt that strong love for a woman all in my life. Never. It never came close to even my mother. You know, I love my mother to death, like, but I never felt that strong love, real strong love towards a woman like that. To be able to say, I love this woman with all my heart, like that shit. So, I mean, it is very complicated to put it. Like, it gotta have to be that ride or that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That ride or that bitch that's we can roll blunts, drink, laugh. You know, she called me up, how's your day? How's your day? Shit like that, and just straight kicking, cool. And it's gotta be that like you gotta be strong with it. You know what I'm saying? Not on that phony fake ass shit. Yeah, I'm gone.